Hello, everyone. This is Spiritual Empress 1111, and this is my first reading in a while. I'm just so excited to get back with you guys and go ahead and start my readings up again. They're still going to become slow and sporadic, but for today, we're going to do a general reading. I don't know for who. I'm going to shuffle a certain card and whatever sign comes out. That's what we're going to do the reading for. But regardless, it's Capricorn season. It's January Capricorns. Happy birthday. The Capricorns who have already had their birthdays, happy belated birthday. My birthday's coming up. It's on January 9th, so I definitely have to honor the Capricorns today, regardless of what sign we're going to read for today. It's going to be a general. And now remember that most people who are haven't been able to talk too much today. That's been the energy, so I can't wait to get into this reading. But most people who have been watching readings are not watching readings for the first time. So no matter what sign comes up today, it could still be resonate with you. Remember, because the signs are your sun sign, your rising sign, your Venus sign, your Mars sign, your Mercury sign. Just depends on what sign comes up. Just know that this reading probably mostly will resonate and be active in the location of the sign. So for instance, if I'm doing a sign for your Mars, then that would mean that this would resonate in the way that you would take action or the actions that you would take, because Mars is a very active sign. Okay, that's basically what I'm saying. Okay. Anyway, so I'm going to be using the Black Moon Astrology cards. Very new deck. I love it. And that's how I'm going to find out what sign I'm going to read for today. And I'm going to be using the Energy Oracle cards to find out what the general energy of the reading is about, just to narrow it down a little bit. And then we're going to be using the Emotional Healing cards, because I want to be able to see who wants to be wants information about relationships or how you feel about relationships. We're going to start there, because if you don't want a relationship reading, then that will depend on whether I use the Universal Love cards, and we're going to peek into your relationship life, who's coming in, who's going out, yada, yada, yada. Going to tarot with the Raven's Prophecy deck. This is my very first deck. I connect with this deck. I love its abstracts. Gives me more, gives my intuition more freedom. And also, we're going to clarify with the Radiant Right Away. It's just a general tarot, we're going to clarify with that. Most of you know what those are. And then we're going to finish it off with the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins Oracle. I'm going to read all the oracles. And when I watch readings, sometimes the readers take too long or they talk too slow. Just speed me up if that's one of your issues. I don't mind. Go ahead and comment. Like the video so that I can get them circulated out. Comment below. I don't really care what you comment. I'm not sensitive or anything, so I won't be blocking out comments and getting triggered and all that, yada, yada, yada. So let's get started. I've already prayed. I pray that my energy is not present in the reading and that yours is. I've already prayed for who Holy Spirit has in mind to give the message to. I only have 29 subscribers right now, so this is a very good time to have a reading, because mostly it will be a personal reading, because I'm basically reaching out to the subscribers that I already have, or people who will frequent my channel from now to now. I will be growing the channel, so whatever sign pops out here, that's what we're reading for. Or if no sign pops out, then we're just going to be reading for the collective on, well, here we go, Jupiter. Looks like Sagittarius. We're reading for Sagittarius or anybody's Jupiter, okay? Because, and the moon. So, okay, so because basically Sagittarius is the planet of Jupiter. So, Jupiter rules Sagittarius. Sagittarius rules Jupiter. Anyway, abundance, all right? And soul, moon. So, I'll read those. All right, and the general energy surrounding just saw the Nutcracker over this Christmas, and I took my niece to see the Nutcracker, and I just love that part. Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies, I think. Balance, yin yang. That's the energy. So we're going to talk about balance, which is very Sagittarian, very temperance, and broken hearts. So might be surrounding in love today. Bottom of the deck. Okay. What is emotions surrounding? I'm just going to get these all shuffled out so the reading won't be too long. Okay. And what about it? We're on love right now. Let me just get you shuffled out. These are big cards, and I have huge heads. Cards surrounding love life. Thank you. Connections. Okay. Something karmic's going on here. Some life experiences. All right. Now we're going to get your tarot. I'll explain it all. Just, again, let me get you shuffled out. So, let's tarot this. Is it upside down? Ooh. Make sure it's not upside. I want to make sure all the cards are going in the same directions. I do read reversals, but they need to naturally pop out reversed. I like for the cards to pop out. I don't ever pull cards. If nothing pops out, I reshuffle the deck and try it again. I never pull cards. All right, let's get your tarot. Let's tarot this reading, Holy Spirit. Let's tarot this reading, Holy Spirit. I use through my readings now when I shuffle and cards don't come together or cards come together, I am an intuitive reader. I take everything into consideration. There's a lot of difficulty going on here in this energy. Things not coming together, these not running smoothly. And shuffle the clarifiers. Everything matters in a reading. Music, things I hear, things I feel, things I sense. Everything matters in a reading. And go ahead and get the oracle for the reading to encourage. Okay. All right, all done. Well, let's get our books out. Reading for Sagittarius, for the general collective, where Jupiter, Sagittarius rules the planet Jupiter, right? So, let's take a look at that card. Looks like a tower of some sort. Okay, let's go ahead and read that. Card number 7. Jupiter, abundance. Says, the lips of the wise are as the doors of a cabinet. No sooner are they opened, but treasures are poured out before thee. That is a quote by, there's a quote here. The name's too hard to mention. Expect doors to swing open. By far the largest and most magnanimous of all the heavenly bodies in our solar system, in the Roman pantheon, Jupiter was referred to as the king of all gods. Jupiter corresponds to the Greek Zeus and the Norse god Odin. I'm not going to get into all that. I'm just going to get into the meaning. Here we go. When the energy of Jupiter enters your reading, you can be assured luck is on your side and fortune shines on you. You are being given not only a gift but also a lift. If not divine help, blocks are being removed. Ding. Turn the page in kindergarten. As you wield influence through your own positivity and goodwill, this is certainly an astrological lucky break, but you won't be able to kick back and rest on your laurels. Instead, you will be required to attend to what you set into place and keep the positivity and attention flowing. You must continue to nurture the energies to the projects or events you have started. Otherwise, they could fall into entropy and decay. When it comes to providence and fortune, there's always a payment due. Some toil or sacrifice on your part. So do keep this in mind. You are on your way. Just don't neglect things or become lax in your endeavors, which are traits of Jupiter as well, meaning the possibility of taking important matters for granted. Okay, I think that was clear. This is very clear English. Finish what you start. Stay the course. Don't get lax. It's very important today. This is current energy, all right? It goes on and on how Jupiter can make you feel happy and complacent. You may have to watch out for weight gain and other ways you indulge yourself in. I'm not going to keep reading on that. That's going to stay on that vein. This card is equivalent to the Wheel of Fortune. Things are turning for you in your favor, and you have to take advantage of it. You have to jump on that wheel. Don't just jump on and go for the ride, but you have to continue on. It's like your life is taking a turn now. You have an opportunity to move forward. This could resonate for a lot of people, right? Not just Sagittarians, obviously. It's just that energy of it's time to move forward. It's time to move on. This is your time. It's like God said, okay. And as you go on, you're going to be encountering some experiences that are going to affect your life in a more profound way. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you indulge in. Be careful what you choose. And if you choose it, continue on. You understand? Don't just drop it and think it's going to go away. This is about expansion. This is about moving on to better things, greener pastures. This is about fortune. This is your time. This is your moment. All right? Right? This is about everything spiritual. Like if you're going ahead and if you guys read the Bible, I know I do. I've been really meditating on that. A certain scripture I've been meditating on and just let it flesh out or basically come to life in my life. So this is a good time to do that. That's an example. Schooling, teachers, the law, being free, anything, moving forward in anything. All right, and then regarding your soul, see the card at the bottom of the deck is the moon, which is the soul. So I'm going to read. Moon soul, all things must come to the soul from its roots, from where it is planted. What does your gut say? We're just saying that. Follow your intuition. What does your gut say? The moon asks. This card is all about mystery. Feeling, the hidden messages. The moon is receptive. It governs intuition and self-protection. Its placements by sign and house indicate those areas in which we are the most emotional or sensitive. What sign is so? You want to ask yourself, what sign is your moon in? My moon is in Capricorn, which is also my sun sign. And what house is it in? I don't remember. Find out what your house is. You can find that on Cafe Astrology. Not Not advertising for them, but basically you can go to Cafe Astrology, put in your birthday, and it'll show you all the facets of your sign, yada yada. Anyway, so this is important because you're in a time of change. Because the Wheel of Fortune is present, this is a very karmic time. These are times that where your decisions are going to reflect. Your decisions are going to affect your very soul. Use your intuition. Don't jump into things. Don't be so spontaneous. This is not a time to be spontaneous. It's a time to follow your intuition. You know, intuition, that silent voice that you ignore most of the time. And however, if you pay attention to it and trust it and move forward with it, you will find that you will come into balance. And that's what the energy of today is about. Or this is current energy. So you will come into balance. And because the bottom card of this same deck is heartbreak, it looks like something has disappointed you, greatly disappointed you, and you're probably still crying about it, but it looks like this heart is mending. It's real kind of fresh, but looks like it's trying to mend. Something's over. You're healing. It could be many things that are over. If it's pertaining to a relationship, then the relationship is over. You're moving on, but you know how you got that lingering thing. You're still thinking about the person, and you're still thinking about the what ifs. You're almost past the what ifs. You're coming into balance. In order to do that, you need to use your intuition to make better choices as you move forward. You probably just came out of something heavily karmic, because this whole thing is karmic, and so you've had that experience. The wheel is turning, and it's going to give you another opportunity, basically, to test your experience that you've already gone through. Are you going to make the same decisions? That's what it seems like to me from this reading. So here we have the broken heart, but here the earth connection. It's two hearts. This heart is healing. It's a whole nother deck. This heart is healing, and it's karmic. When I see this card, which is expectancy, it's karmic. And the karma, which is karmic, which is experience from. Karmic is experiences from what you give is what you get. What you put in is what you get out. If you plant corn, you're not going to get rice. If you plant corn, you're going to get corn. So what was the karma? What was the experience? What was the seeds that were planted? Expectancy. You expected something. Something you expected didn't happen. I'm going to read that. Expectancy. Expectancy. I hold the cards up so you can focus on them while I read about it, so you can get your own, use your intuition and get your own interpretation. I love people to take responsibility for their own soul and life paths and readings here. All right? I don't want to do all the work by myself. Use your own interpretation for yourself and get your own reading. Here you go. Something you've been hoping for may not come about as you expected. Observe the image on this card without trying to understand it. Simply allow its energy, color, and vibration to fill you. Know you are being filled with the infinite power of love. Your fixed expectations may be blocking you and delaying the arrival of something far more beautiful. Surrender and trust are required. Something far beyond your expectations will manifest soon. Basically, simply put, stop trying to resist change. You wanted something, you didn't get it, let it go, let it heal, move on, come into balance. Why didn't it happen? Because it was karmic. It was something about your soul. You're making decisions against your soul. You're making decisions against your better purpose, your higher purpose. That's what this is all about. This whole energy reading here is about a relationship, or if you're single, single, it's about a job. Possibly you've put all your energy and all your years into becoming, let's say, a doctor. And you've gone to school, you did everything you needed to do to become this doctor. but and you expected to become a doctor, but say somewhere along the way, as you become a doctor, you find out, well, you're not good in math. You're not good in math, and you couldn't get past it. Something. No matter what you did, you couldn't get past it. But you expected to be a doctor, and not only did you expect to be a doctor, you expected to be within a certain time frame. All these restrictions that you put on keeps you, instead of being open, like, okay, fine, if I'm not good at math and I want to be a doctor, then something has to give. I need to find balance. I need to see what works with me. I need to flow with what I have, with what I'm working with. Okay, then maybe I'm not supposed to be this type of doctor, but I can be another kind of doctor. What is a doctor? A doctor is generally a teacher. It's a healer. You understand? So you have to release the boundaries that you set for yourself, so that what your soul truly wants can come through. Okay? That's going to be your latest experience that's coming in. All right, let's go ahead and get that tarot in. I've already shuffled. So here we go. Queen of Cups. Knight of Wands. King of Wands. The Magician. Bottom of the deck. Hangman. Top of the deck. Queen of Swords. And I'm going to clarify that. Queen of Cups. Clarify Queen of Cups, please. In Sagittarius, your energy is here in the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. Queen of Cups is met with the World. Clarify the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is clarified by the Eight of Cups. Clarify the King of Wands. King of Wands is clarified by the Eight of Swords. Five of Pentacles. Five of Swords. Three of Wands. Clarify the Magician, please. Magician is clarified by the Lovers. Clarify the Hangman, please. You got to do your emotions cards, which I will do. Clarify the Hangman, please. Clarify the Hangman is clarified by the I said clarify the Hangman. Clarify the Hangman by the Hangman reverse. The Hangman upright is clarified by the Hangman reverse. And the Judgment. And the Two of Wands from the Three of Wands. And the Two of Pentacles. And the Strength card. Bottom of the deck is a Nine of Cups. Top of the deck is a Chariot. I forgot to do your feelings card. I did them already. I already shuffled them out. I just didn't go through them. Okay. With the broken heart, maybe feeling a little depressed. Got some depression. Summer, but you're healing from that. Summer and spring. Vulnerability. Crown. Motivated. Envy. Pride. This is all things that you're going through as you're healing from this past thing. Love and warm. All right. We'll go through those later. Bottom of the deck. Genuine. Being genuine. All right. And I'll read this one later. Okay, let's go ahead. So, we already get the sense that, so you're coming at the end of something. You've gone through something, a whole cycle of, so we're in another decade. The Wheel of Fortune is the number 10 in the tarot. So possibly for the last 10 years or less, something that feels like 10 years, something that feels like a very lengthy amount of time. You've been in this experience. A lot of readers say lesson. I hate that word when it comes to people's lives. It's people's lives we're talking about here. And their connection with God, or, people are, some readers say God, life, Holy Spirit, source. I love the Lord, and I have given the Lord Jesus Christ head of my life, and I am filled with the Holy Spirit when I speak in with evidence of tongues. So I'm not going to be that type of reader who says whoever you believe in, yada yada yada. I'm just going to talk about what I know about. I don't know about Krishna and all those other people. I just know about what I know about and from my experiences. And from my experiences, God is not a God that sends me into a tailspin of tests like I'm some puppet and to hurt so that I can learn a lesson. That is not the type of God that I serve. So these are not tests that we're going through um, to make us better person. These are life experiences. We are a human form, but we are a spirit that is clothed with a body. And we are on this earth to walk through experiences so that we may mature into our full potential, the fullest potential possible before we expire from this earth. And we are meant to touch many creatures. Why? So that we can offer them hope and offer them, because when we together, we are on this earth, we are all one. We are connecting, we are forming relationships, we are forming friendships. When we do that, we come in contact with each other, we recreate the earth all over. And there are all kinds of experiences that we can choose for ourselves. If we are choosing positive uh, connections, then we're going to sow positivity. If we are choosing negative connection, we are going to sow negativity. And all this is energy that we put up on the earth, which we all have to share. So, and then we want to have a balance. So we have a light and we have a dark. We have people who choose and are more comfortable with low vibrational energy connections. They're comfortable with that. They like jobs that cause, they like toxic jobs. I got some type of cold, sorry. Trying to talk to you, but stuff is going down my throat. But some people are more comfortable with it. They've come out of homes that are volatile. They come out of homes that show very little love, and as they mature and grow up, that's what they know. Now, they don't have to stay that way. This is what we're talking about here. They can choose for themselves a better path. You're not stuck on some path because, oh, you see the Wheel of Fortune here. It's your destiny. It's absolutely not your destiny to be unhappy. I see unhappiness here, but I see coming out of unhappiness and choosing better. This is what I see over this entire reading. And so, we just moved into 2020. We're in an entirely new century. And only God knows what the last 100 years looks like. We know from history books or whatever, but only God really truly knows. I'm talking energetically, spiritually around what the earth looked like then. Where now it's changing, it's transforming, and does that because as people choose better, healthier, happier, more loving connections, that energy is permeated on this earth that we live on, and we change. People are transformed. People get more connected with their heart and loving space and move on, and less connected with things, what we can conquer. Some people leave this earth and have nothing to show for it. How many souls have you, honestly, how many souls have you helped to transform? It's just, how many souls have you made better? I'm not financially, yeah, I guess, but I'm on a deeper level. Has someone actually transformed just because you know them or have come in contact with them, no matter how long? And sometimes you just come into contact with people briefly and you move on, and you have affected their entire life, changed their whole course. And that's really what we're here for. I believe we're here to affect others for change, not to be selfish and keep it to ourselves. Don't know where that came from. But anyway, here we go. Queen of Cups. We have a loving energy. Feminine, very feminine energy. And since the moon is here, the soul moon, it goes right along with that. This Queen of Cups is either a person or it's someone's Cancer um sign, moon. It would be like the moon in Cancer. Someone's Sagittarius. If you have a moon in Cancer, this would be you. You've come through some life lesson here, because the world is on top of it. Something's completed itself. It goes along with what we just spoke about up here. Something has come full circle in your lives, your lives, or the lives of someone around you, someone you're relating to or relating with, and you're protected. You're in this cycle. In this cycle, you're protected, and you've come into some type of vulnerability now that possibly in the beginning you didn't have, because the world is a card that's full of fixed signs, about being fixed on an idea. It's about being fixed on a situation. Some people, and I'm going to go on a tangent, for instance, my sister and I, we used to get whippings. And my sister, she was so stubborn, so fixed. It took whippings, hard whippings, to get her to do something. And when she would do it, she would be still standing up on the inside, even though she'd be sitting down. I wasn't that way. If I saw a belt, I would run. If I saw a belt, I would snap to it. What does that mean? It means that it doesn't take me, Anita, to be beat down to get an experience, all right, together. Like, okay, if I do this, this is what's going to happen. I would rather just watch somebody else do it and be like, I decide not to do that. Someone else has to have the experience. They need the whip. They need the change. Why? Not because they need to be beat, but because that's the type of personality that they have. They haven't worked on that personality. They have to see things for themselves. They have to experience it for themselves to get an experience under their belt. Some people take all of their lives, and I think I just posted something like this on my Instagram. Some people take all of their lives to get one experience, concept under the belt. We are in a world of lessons. Yes. Living, as you live, you learn. You go to school, you learn. Some people go to school and never learn. Well, go back to school until they get the lesson. That in concept of lessons is what I mean. God is not handing out lessons to hurt you. You choose your experience. What do you experience? Do you need to be beat to get the experience, to get the lesson? Or, I mean, are you that kind of fixed person? If that's your personality, okay, so be it. Or are you a type of person who, you're emotional, you feel things out, you're intuitive, you use your intuition to get the lesson, to get the experience. Okay. So if you are, then it will be, okay, so look, my intuition says don't go there. I don't know why. I don't have the details, but I'm just going to go ahead, take that as my experience. Knight of Swords is next. Something's flamingly coming in with passion. Something I read from left to the right. Coming in passionately towards this Queen of Cups. She's using her intuition. She decides, nah, that's okay. Eight of Cups. I'm going to walk away from that. It's coming from this King of Wands. Sagittarius, this is your energy. So possibly you came in towards someone who was very intuitive and they turned you down, which made you in your head about it, or you've been in your head about, stuck in your head, thinking about something, thinking about, oh, I miss this person so much. Why isn't this person talking to me? I'm waiting for this person to talk to me. I come to make an offer to this person, and okay, I give up. So tarot is read from left to right, from back and forth. It's many scenarios, okay? The Magician, trying to make something happen. Sagittarius, this is your energy. You were trying to make something happen. Using your force, using your physical ability, using what you have in your hand, using what you have. Your mental status, using your words, using your emotions. You were throwing it on this person because you really wanted to connect with this person. You feel a connection. We're trying to make a choice here of connection. This is a love thing. You really felt like this person was for you. This person was your partner. This person was supposed to connect with you in some type of intimate way. And you were thinking about this, and you still are. As a hangman, you want to share, you want to give, you want to do something with this person. You want this experience. You want this experience with this person, this loving Queen of Cups here. You want it. Nine of Cups, Hangman, Six of Coins, Nine of Wands. You really, really, really want it. You feel it in your soul. Right? But remember, up here we're talking about this, what you have, this expectancy here. What you're expecting and the outcome is two different things. That's why you're stuck. That's why you feel left out in the cold. That's why you feel like somebody's playing mind games, because they're not talking to you. Why aren't they talking to you? Because they're using their intuition. Their intuition is telling them, this is not an experience that I want. I've been here before. This is a full circle. I've done this. Been there, done that. And Eight of Cups, it's a lot of cups, but it ain't enough. So whoever you're going forward to or trying to reach, it's not enough. It's not enough. Hangman reversed. Not thinking about it anymore. You're taking action. Judgment. This is an X you're talking about. I want this. Whatever it is, this X is gone. And you want this person back. Judgment is here. Two of Wands. You made plans. That's what the Hangman's about. You took a long time to make plans. But you left something behind. And you finally decide to move forward. To go towards this X. But you juggled this X. You juggled this X. 2-2. Not only did you juggle, you held back. So let's see the concept here. Here you are, Sagittarius, because this is your energy. That's why I'm saying it to you. You're in Hangman, which means you're trying to think about something in a different perspective. You put yourself there. You're being very selfish. Hangman is a very selfish energy because it withdraws itself. Doesn't tell anybody. You basically probably ghosted this person, because I'm looking at the Moon. Here's the Lovers again. The King of Swords. You weren't talking to this person. The Empress. There's your card. Temperance. Sagittarius. Ten of Swords. You hurt this person. Three of Cups. You had this person in a third party situation. You did. You're dating other people, but still you had this person. You still felt this person. You still held this person, but you were passionate about this person. You wanted this person. You wanted to give to this person, but you never ever did. I can see that here. Strength is a really strong card. You held back while you juggled, while you lived your life, while you planned, and now you want to come back. You're like, I give up. I give up. I'm going to go ahead and put my energy into this connection, but now you're getting nothing. That's karma. Again, these cards are just repeated. What you want, it's a very selfish card, Nine of Cups. What you want is to give this person presents, and then maybe this person will, see that you're serious about them, and, after you've cut them off, after you've hurt them, after you've been strong, after you've been, all right? So, this is a life experience. I don't know how long this has been going on. From all these cards, I can see this has been going on a long time. Years. All right? And now, Holy Spirit is saying, it's time to bring yourself into balance. Recognize this for what it was. You had expectations for something that's not happening. It doesn't mean it's not going to ever happen, but you shouldn't be focusing on, and I said you shouldn't be focusing on, not to say you shouldn't be focusing on, no, but I'm saying you should not be focusing on someone else coming to you before you have focused on bringing yourself to yourself, bringing yourself into balance. Instead of controlling, because I see a lot of control here, controlling the actions of someone else. This person used their intuition. This person has already had this experience with you. Whatever those experiences are, you should know. You've been arrogant. You've been given to more than one person. You've and that's the karma of it all. Justice is karma. Now that you're ready to bring something serious, you took too long with the Knight of Pentacles. You're ready to be happy with this person. You're my Ten of Cups. You took too long. Now you want to stare at this person. And that person's like, no, thank you. That's karma. All right? Let's get you a, I've already shuffled. So, protection. You, your loved ones, and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. Are you in the bottom of deck? Set your sights higher. Increase your standards and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. Are you trying to be with someone because you are running out of time? You want to have a baby? Looks like someone's clinging tightly to a baby. I want to read that. Protection. And then I'm going to wrap up the reading. Your prayers, which ask for safety, protection, have been heard and answered. Any attacks or threats are now a thing of the past, washed away, and with the tide of heavenly love. This love is clearing away your insecurities so that you can feel totally secure. When you ask heaven to watch over you, your loved ones, your home, and your possessions, your prayers are instantly answered. There's no hesitation or delay on heaven's part. It's done as soon as you ask. Your energies can now be directed in meaningful and creative ways with your mind clear of worries. Enjoy your day. Don't focus so much anymore on your relationship. This person, don't be so desperate for this person who, whatever happened, for whatever reason, you just thought they were your godsend. You didn't honor that in the past. You're trying to do that now in the future. The card has said it's protected. Give it over to God. Allow God to work this out for you as you focus on you. Because the bottom of the deck says set yourselves higher. Set your sets high. Set your sights higher. Haven't been able to talk all day. Set your sights higher. You will get what you want for your soul's growth with someone who resonates with that, not necessarily the person you expected it to be. Set your sights higher. Increase your standards and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. This card, you've been trying to rationalize that some situation is okay when it isn't. You settle for less than you desire and for much less than you deserve. You don't need to compromise. Heaven will help you heal and will replace troubling situations in your life. All you need to do is ask for heaven's help and then adhere to the guidance that results. Take time today to visualize and dream about your true heart's desire. Don't worry about being disappointed. You deserve a great life, and you have the power and the heavenly help to accomplish it. Fear and worry slow down your manifestation, so keep releasing all cares and doubts to heaven. You may feel intimidated by moving up to a higher plateau in your journey. However, you have heaven's reassurance that you'll be ready. Reach for the stars. Know that you're qualified and deserving of these gifts and open your arms to receive them. So watch your thoughts. To no longer expect less than what you are. You need to love yourself first. I know people are so sick of hearing that. Love myself first. What the heck does that mean? It means being okay with what you've been given and who you are, and know that that's enough. Earth's connection. Get in touch with Earth. Get in touch with yourself. Earth's connection. Take refuge in Mother Earth. Perhaps some of you have Earth in your chart. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Take refuge in Mother Earth. This thing says Mother Earth. I say God. Spend time in nature. Feel her healing energy. Allow her to nurture and heal your body, mind, and heart. Breathe air. Feel beneath your feet, supporting you. Feel the deep pounding of the heart. Basically, get grounded. Get grounded with who you are. What are you seeing today? What exists right now? What can you taste, touch, feel, smell? What exists right now? Not in the future. Oh, what's it going to be? Not in the past. Oh my gosh, what's it been? But right now, what's available to you right this second? Your concerns soon dissolve and gain a clearer perspective on your life. Let your heart and mind be filled with the unconditional love that surrounds you. Let it flow for every part of you, and that is in need of healing. Let it flow in every part of you that is in need of healing as you are nourished by her wise and loving heart. Allow God to nourish you. Look at what is, not at what was, not at what is to be. Look at what is. Be genuine with yourself. Be genuine with yourself. I am open and transparent, even about my failings. What is a failure? I don't think anything's failure. Everything's experience. Be open about it, though. What part did you have in it? Did you create your own quote unquote failure? Be genuine about it. Hey, I effed up. I shouldn't have done that, and I did it because I did it for this reason, which wasn't my highest purpose. I could have done better than that. Be honest with yourself. I try sincerely to live honestly and simply and make others happy. You can't make nobody happy until you can make yourself happy. I tell the truth to myself and others without wish to harm. Be genuine. Don't worry about what people are going to think about it. What are you going to think about it? All right? It's all these cards. There's no way I'm going to get into all of that. I was just going to say, love yourself first. Pride is here because I'm proud to be resilient when I fall, when I fail, and I've given up of my ego to change. Because supposedly all this was based on your ego. Be genuine about that. Be honest about that. What is your ego? This is like homework that you can do for yourself this weekend. As you reflect on God, as you reflect on the God in you, as you reflect on yourself, start with what do you like about yourself. Then say, hey, why did I do such and such? And then be honest about why. Don't make excuses for it. Could be that you envied someone, something that you didn't have. Could be you were in depression. All these emotions here. I'm not going to go through all these emotions. There's a lot of them. Too many people to read it for. But to wrap up this reading, I'm just going to say it's a very blessed reading because you are coming out of whatever it is you're going through. This is pertaining to love, but it's mostly for focusing on things that have already happened. You can't move forward until you stay right where you are, feel who you are, know who you are, connect with who you are. Drop the expectancies. Connect with your soul. What does your intuition say? Get a piece of paper. Write it down. Just start writing, listing things. And then start allowing your intuition to create the answer for you. All right? This reading it says for Sagittarius, but actually, it's just for a general reading for abundance. And of all of you who are going through this, I feel it is many, even the Capricorns, go ahead and use this reading for a platform to help you to move forward out of this place. It's a very karmic time, which means what you put in is what you're going to get out. Decide. First, be honest about what you've already put in and why you've gotten out of it, and know that it was fair and you chose it. Take responsibility for it. And then decide what you're going to put in the future. And not what you expect to get out of it, but know what you're going to get out of it because you know what you put into it. Okay? Be good to yourself. Bye-bye.